Hello, everyone. Today I want to welcome you to an episode of Happy Meadow Tales, where we will follow Robby the Rabbit and Benny the Squirrel and others in adventures and fun things that happen in the meadow. Join me as we get started on the new one. All right, hold on. Robby and Benny's Great Scarecrow Race. In the heart of Happy Meadows, Robby and Benny was known for their boundless energy and spirit of adventure. They were not just best friends, they were partners in fun and mischief. One sunny morning, as they nibbled on their breakfast of fresh greens and acorns, they noticed something intriguing in the distance. Benny, his eyes gleaming with excitement, pointed to Farmer Brown's scarecrow standing tall right there in the nearby field. "Robby, do you see that scarecrow over there?" Robby's ears perked up as he followed Benny's gaze. "Yeah, I see it. What's on your mind, Benny?" Benny flashed a mischievous grin. "How about a race? I bet I can reach that scarecrow and back before you can." Well, the idea of racing sparked the fire in Robby's adventurous heart. "Well, you're on, Benny. Let's see who's the quickest critter in the meadow." The word of the challenge spread through the forest like the wildfire, and soon there was a crowd of animals that gathered to watch, including Lila, Max, and Ollie, and even Samantha the snake. Lila, with her bright red wings, stepped forward to act as a race referee. She placed a colorful mushroom as a starting point, and the rules were simple. Touch the scarecrow and return to the mushroom to win. With a wave of Lila's tiny wings, the race started. Benny and Robby sprinted across the field. Their paws and feet was a blur of motion. They leaped over tall grasses and bounded through the meadow, their hearts pounding with excitement. The scarecrow stood tall and silent, way up in the distance, its old straw hat casting a long shadow in the morning sun. Robby and Benny raced towards it with all of their might, and their determination was unwavering. As they reached the scarecrow, they both tagged it at the same time. Their face lit up with exhilaration as they realized it was a neck-and-neck race. The forest creatures, watching with bated breath, erupted in cheers as Benny and Robby turned to race back. The race continued just as thrilling as it started. Benny and Robby pushed themselves to the limits, their hearts racing with excitement. They navigated through the tall grasses and leaped over the babbling brook and weaved through the forest with agility and speed. As they approached the mushroom marking the finish line, the forest animals could hardly contain their excitement. In the end, it was a tie. Robby and Benny crossed the mushroom line simultaneously, panting and grinning from ear to ear. Lila the ladybug declared that it was a draw, and the crowd of animals erupted into a cheer and clapping with their paws and wings and tails. Robby and Benny, still catching their breath, but wearing the biggest smiles ever. They knew that their race was about friendship and the joy of competition. They shared a hearty laugh, and the two friends decided to celebrate with a picnic, sharing their favorite snacks with their other forest friends. As the sun began to set over the meadow, casting a warm golden glow, Benny and Robby returned back to their cozy burrows, knowing that their friendship was the greatest treasure of all in their thrill of the meadow adventures. The end.